The question is, what is absolutely impossible in this world of sinful souls and why? The answer is, here, it is absolutely impossible for someone to say that we are virtuous souls because the world itself is dominated by Kali Yuga, Dark Ages, and even what humans consider to be a virtuous act turns into a sin because every action is under the influence of vices. Only those in a soul-conscious state can become virtuous souls. If there is no soul, where will the virtue come from? Is the soul present to do virtue? Virtues happen only in the presence of the soul. When the soul is not present, sin is committed. It is a matter of your choice. Where is the soul to do good deeds? Where is the soul to accumulate what you believe you have? Tell me, where is the soul? There is no soul for accumulation. What will you accumulate? It is a matter of understanding. When there is no soul, what will you accumulate? In the absence of a soul, who will be in possession of the accumulation? Do you understand that you are listening to the Murli? Is your soul present? If there is no soul to assimilate the Murli, then the power of the Murli will be lost. Although you have been listening to the Murli for so many years, nothing has been accumulated. Is your soul present during Yoga? When you do service of the Yagya, is your soul present? Think about it. It is a sin if there is no soul. When you prepare or offer food to God while not in a soul-conscious state, children, keep in mind that you have committed a sin. Where is the soul? It is a grave sin if you are not in a soul-conscious state. If you do any service in the Yagya while not being in soul consciousness, then you incur sins. Be careful, child. That is why you incur sins quickly if you are not in a soul-conscious state. If you are not doing work considering yourself as a soul, then sins accrue quickly. You feel quite happy because you did this, accomplished that, received this service, that service, but sins are accrued. Children, keep in mind that a lot of sins have accumulated because the soul was not present. When you are working with the camera, sound system, or laptop, you are committing sins if your soul is not present. Children, be careful. Sins will be 1-fold in the world, but 100-fold here. Be careful. Here, the sin becomes huge and more severe if you are not in soul consciousness. Do as you wish. Forget about the virtues, child, because if the soul itself is not present, where will the virtue come from? Everyone claims to be virtuous souls, but where is the soul to be called virtuous? Do you know how the soul is? What is its form? Then how did you become a virtuous soul? It is a matter of understanding. Come to your senses, children. Do not accumulate sins in the name of virtue. You will continue to believe that you are gaining virtues, while in reality you are accumulating sins. Come to your senses and do as you wish. If the soul is not present, whatever you do will become a sin. Whatever you do, no matter how big a good deed you do, it is still sin, because virtue is done only by the soul. Sin is committed by Maya. In the absence of the soul, it is Maya, and thus sinful. Your wish, do as you please.